Hi, I'm Carrie. Welcome to my channel. We are down to the finals in the tarot tournament that goes along with hashtag Tarot March Madness put out by Crescent Dreams Tarot. And our final two competitors are the Good Fortune Tarot, which is mass market, published by Llewellyn. It's a Barbara Moore deck by Jessica Rue. Illustrations by Jessica Rue. And then the Housewives Tarot, which I don't know who this is by. Quirk Books. I don't even know if this is still available or not. Oh, by Paul Keppel and Jude Buffman, right there on the top. So these are our final, this is the final matchup here in the Tarot March Madness. And I started out with 8 decks, and I will have those videos linked below, but they've been playing all week here. And you have to compare their shuffle and cardstock. You have to compare your liked cards and then a 3-card spread. And I am going to do all 3 for these final 2 that I have right here. I did not expect the Good Fortune Tarot to make it to the end. I honestly did not. It was in competition against This Might Hurt, and I really thought that the This Might Hurt was going to be the winner of that grouping. And when I started out, the Good Fortune Tarot won the shuffle in its first competition, but it only had 16 cards that I liked in it. So when I read, I think it came down to a 3-card reading, I think, between them, and ended up liking this one more. And then in round 2, the Good Fortune won both the shuffle, and the liked cards increased to 36. So for the Housewives Tarot here, it did win the shuffle in the first one, and there was 47 cards that I liked in the first round. It was up against the Zombies Tarot, and they're very similar. I don't know if they were created by the same people or not, but they're very similar, and I had a really hard time because I love both of those decks, but this one won because it was a little smaller and easier to handle, and it had 47 compared to the 38 cards in it. Round 2, this won the shuffle again, and it had 60 cards the second time I went through it, compared to the B Tarot, which was the deck that it was up against then. Oh, and I should say this beat out the Dreaming Way Tarot in round 2. So we will see now which one of these is going to be the winner. I've already talked about the cardstock extensively for these 2 decks. This one is nice and soft, so it really is a dream to shuffle. Now, the Housewives Tarot is nice and small, which makes it easy for me to shuffle, but it is stiffer than this shuffle. So if I go by that, I am going to have to give the shuffle to the Good Fortune Tarot. So that is 1 for our underdog. Now, I am going to pick the cards I like at the same time from these decks, instead of doing it separately. Oh, we got the 10 of Pentacles against the 10 of Cups. I like both of these. Justice and the Hermit, I do like both of them. I like both of these cards too. I like this Tower, so we're going to keep the Tower. I'm not fond of that 5. I don't like this one, and I don't care for her. She looks like a disciplinarian in this Queen of Wands. I don't like that one. I like this Moon, or the 6 of Pentacles, I mean. I'm going to pass on this one. And I'm not fond of many of the courts in the Good Tarot. I don't like this Wheel of Fortune. I do like this. I like this Eight of Cups and the Empress. I like both of these. The Page of Swords, running with scissors. I like that. Let's see, the Two of Wands here. Yeah, I guess I'm going to choose that as a like. We'll take that. Judgment. I don't like many Judgment cards. That is my least favorite card in any tarot deck. Talked about this in every one. Love that card. The Page of Cups. That's cute. Like this one. How do I feel about this King? I'm going to pass on the King. I'm going to pass on this Knight. This Queen. I don't really like this Queen. I'm going to take this one. I don't really like that Page either. I'm going to pass on those Court. I like this Emperor. We'll take those. I don't like this. I discussed this in the last video. I don't like this Three of Cups at all. This I don't like. I'll take that one and that. Yes. Take both of those. No. Three of Swords. I like this Three of Swords, especially when this looks like a wedding cake. At least for me, it looks like a wedding cake. It could be an anniversary cake. I don't know, something along those lines. So I really do like that one. This Magician. I don't know how I feel about this Magician. I'm gonna put him in the if maybe the iffy maybe pile. We'll take those. Yes. This King of Cups. He looks so miserable in this photo. No, I'm going to pass on that one. We'll take these ones. I don't know how I feel about this chair. He's winking. Oh, that's funny. This, I mean, I could see their paws are up, so it looks like they're in motion. But I do like a little bit more motion with my Chariot. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that one. We'll keep those. Keep those. Keeping. I don't like this Queen. Or, yeah, I don't like that Queen. Keep this one. Keep that one. This Temperance. Oh yeah, I like her because she has those chakras there. We're going to keep those. The Two of Pentacles. This is different. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and keep those. I'm going to keep all of these. I like this one. I mentioned this in the last video. I don't like this Death card. Love this. Love this Ten of Wands. That's a, whoops, I'm getting my piles a little bit mixed up. I love this Chariot. This puts me in mind of the Griswolds on the family vacation. That's funny. I like this King. I think my whole issue with this Four of Cups is this mask that he's wearing. I don't even know if there's anything in the guidebook that talks about the mask that he's wearing. Maybe he doesn't, or glasses. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Maybe he doesn't want to see. I don't know. That's a no. Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. I'm going to say no to this one. We'll keep this one. Nah. This one's I like. I don't like, I mean, I don't know. This is another one I'm iffy on, the Moon card. You get that tamed side, the wild side. You got your towers there. I don't know. That's iffy. This is a no. I like this one. Yes. Whoops. Knight of Swords. Okay, I like that one. No. Yes, this is a definite. This is a definite. The Empress here. She's got the crow on her shield. I'll go ahead and take that one, but I don't like this either. These are all yeses. I like this 10. The Emperor, I guess that's his kingdom or whatever back there. Okay, whoops, wrong pile. I'll take that one. This is a yes. This is a yes, that Justice. Two of Swords with a flying fish. No, I don't like that one. Oh, this is a no. 6, yes, yes. These are yeses. Nah. I'm going to pass on that one this time. The High Priestess here. Honestly, I don't really care for this High Priestess. The Fool will go yes. Whoops, our 2 maybes are sliding down. Yes, yes. The Knight, yes, we'll take that. Yes to this one. Let's just finish this out. This is a yes. Yes. I like this. I think all of these were in my like. Yes, we're going to keep those. And then we have these two, King of Pentacles and the World. Nah, I'm going to say no. So, I can tell you right now, I think it's going to be the Housewives, because this is what I have left. I'm going to go ahead, since these are iffy, I'm going to go ahead and give them a yes, but this is what I have left of the Good Fortune, and this is what I have left of the Housewives. So there's less of the Housewives here. So Good Fortune ended up with 51 cards that I liked. And each time I have gone through this deck, so that has something to say to me, because I started out only liking 16, then I went to 36, and now I'm up to 51 images that I like in this deck. So that tells me that the more I use this deck, the more I'm going to warm up to it, and I think like it, since each time it has grown as far as the amount of cards are, or the amount of cards go, I should say. So let's check out the Housewives. The Housewives has 66 cards in it. That's something else. With the Housewives, it has also grown each time that I have looked through the deck and chosen cards. I started out with 47, round 2 in the semifinals, I like 60, and now I like 66. So the Good Fortune Tarot won the shuffle and the card stock, and the Housewives Tarot won the amount of cards that I liked. So I thought for sure it was going to end in round 2, but I'm going to get these shuffled up really well, and we're going to do a 3-card reading with each one of these decks and see who the winner is going to be. Okay, so the 3-card reading I'm going to do, I'm not going to have positions. It's going to be, tell me why you should, it's going to be, tell me why you should win this tarot tournament. That's what I'm going to ask, and it's just going to be a free flow. Why should you win this tarot tournament? Okay, our first card, is the Hermit. And then our third. Okay, so why should the Housewives Tarot win this Tarot March Madness? So we have the Hermit. So I would see this as the deck's telling me that it can help me reflect on and understand the situations or the questions that I am asking of it. And it, with the Two of Wands, is going to be able to give me that direction to go in. And not only that, but with the Devil here, with this cake and the vices and everything around this card, it's also going to help me navigate some of the toxic situations, toxic repetitive behaviors that I have, that brings you back over here to the Hermit to help me to understand, to rise above, to gain some sort of enlightenment over situations that I'm constantly getting myself into, so I can get that different direction and pull myself up and out of it. So that's why this deck is saying that it should be the winner, because it gives good direction and enlightenment. That's how I'm going to, good direction through toxic situations to a point of enlightenment. So why should the Good Fortune Tarot, let's push these up a little bit. Why should the Good Fortune Tarot win this tournament? Why should the Good Fortune Tarot win this tournament? Take this card. Oh, we have the Moon. Too many flipped over there. Oh. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm just going to take it like that. So this deck is telling me, when I am letting fear be the cause of my possible inactivity here with the Two of Swords, it is going to be able to nurture me through these difficult times when I can't make a decision based on what I don't know, because I'm maybe not trusting my intuition and engrossed in that place of fear, that it's going to nurture me through those difficulties and help me step into my self-worth kind of thing. I feel that with this Queen of Pentacles here. Wow. I didn't expect both these readings to hit like that. These are really good readings for these decks. So this one's going to help me to navigate through toxic cycles and come back into myself, so I know the direction to go from here. And this one is going to nurture me through my indecisions caused by fear. Oh my God, both of those are great readings. How am I gonna, it can't be a tie, so how am I going to determine which one? Oh, okay. I'm going to pull one more card. What is the final thing that you have to say? And I'm going to take this one because it was right underneath my arm. And with the Fool, I'm going to take that as it's telling me we have new beginnings. We have new beginnings to start with one another with the Housewives Tarot. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see what the final card is. What's one final thing you have to say to me? Oh my God, it's the Devil. That's okay. So now I've got the Devil in both situations. Okay, so honestly, in my own honest opinions, I would call this a draw. We would be in massive overtime trying to figure out which one of these is the winner, because yeah, I love both these readings. I love that the Fool card came out, basically letting me know that this deck could be a fresh start, a fresh look on things. And this is also signifying that it's going to bring forward those toxic situations, which apparently my life must be full of. I'm going to give it to, I'm going to give it to the Good Fortune Tarot. The underdog is taking the crown of this tarot tournament. I am not joking when I say that was completely unexpected. I really did not expect this Good Fortune Tarot to win at all. So I'm dying to read your comments to see what you chose or what you thought was going to be the winner. And did you see it playing out like this? So see, the underdog can win in the end. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And thanks to Livy over at Crescent Dream Tarot for creating this really fun way to work with our cards, to play with our cards in this tournament style. I really did enjoy doing that this week, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the videos that I put out this week. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you being here. You know the thumbs up and subscribe drill. And until I see you next time, bye.